Hello guys and welcome to another legendary stream right here on Twitch. Dogmaster, congratulations on being first. Thank you so much for being here. Chatterino, the GOAT! Absolutely amazing. Guys, it's still way too early and I'll never properly adapt to these Wednesday streams. But today, yeah, now you're officially first. Today is gonna be insanely exciting. I want to do a very small session to catch you guys up to speed on what the tracker currently is capable of. Because despite finishing one YouTube short entirely and already working on the next couple ones as well, I still managed to also work on the tracker yesterday. So the shorts for today is ready, and I'm working on like over 50 shorts right now, so that will get me going again. And obviously after that I'll work on the tutorials, then the Tedium Tour Challenge again, depending on how the speedruns go. And before we actually get into runs, I wanna actually get another release ready that has a pretty important feature, and I will tell you guys more about it right now before we actually get into it. This should be a better way for me to kind of wake up a little bit, and then we'll get right to it. So I quickly want to show some stuff and actually polish the feature before we start with the runs. Obviously we'll do short zero practice, and then we'll get to it. I've in my head I've been going like back and forth whether I should actually still continue the run that we had on Saturday, but I think I should. Because I'll only regret trying to go for a mid game again, like starting from resetting. But I think, yeah, we'll continue the run as no matter how scuffed it is. And hopefully the stream will just be stable. That would be good. Okay. Let's just go over here. And ooh, scary code. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So we're already on version 0.9.50. But yeah, I'm continuing the 0.9s because the full release is once the template creator is implemented, which again, I've already started making steps towards now. Everything is slowly coming together. I'm going to go here. And what we're now going to implement is error warning, or like just error message when template couldn't be found. Does not apply settings. Because what we have changed is basically, and this was relatively difficult, that choosing the template, I've been messing around with deleting the language file, so that's why it displays like this now. But basically, both, like all three are drop-downs now. And I think this is crucial, so that you know what is available. So 121.8, it shows all advancements, all trims, Miku percent. If you stick to all advancements, it even has the optimized. So it figures out itself what there is and chooses it accordingly. It obviously ignores any underscore notes, any underscore snapshot files. It's a bit of a technical thing, but it properly works to apply. Obviously, today we are not going to have optimized. We're going to go with the regular one. So those are the main changes, but watch what happens if I select a version that has nothing else. And I hit apply. And yeah, the tracker just kind of crashes because there is no template. Because it used to create the template like kind of empty template. It used to create this empty template that there's nothing. But this fallback is gone now. So this actually just crashes the tracker. And so this is like the first step towards, yeah, allowing you to create a template. Basically, now it should display an error and not apply the settings because the template does not exist. But we'll have like a second button here. It's not something we're going to add now, but in the full release, there will be a second button here, template creator, and then you'll be able to create a template for this set of version, category, optional flag, blah, blah. Yeah, but this currently crashes the tracker, and this is not ideal. This just can't load the tracker. Template. So yeah, stay hydrated, guys. And that's what I want to do now. Was my last commit on 50? No, 49. Okay, we're good. So what we're gonna do now, it should be relatively easy. We're gonna go here. And we just need a new way of displaying an error message. And the error is gonna rely on a new flag if the selected template doesn't exist. And I completely forgot. I mean, on like Sunday, I still managed to get the biggest update yet to be finished. So I'll quickly display that as well. I'm gonna set that to false. It's gonna be show template not found. And then if the settings window was just opened, we want to reset the flag. So show template not found error and set it to false. It's basically if the window is open but wasn't opened the previous frame, that's this check, and then it should, yeah, then any error messages should vanish. Right? And optional flag, where is that roughly? Yo, Seb, what's up? What's up? What's up? Quick little code stuff, and then we'll get to it. So this is the optional flag dropdown. The rest is for the for the template folder logic. Bang, and it's gonna be a red text. Red is good. Category must be selected before applying settings. Settings were not applied. Yes, good, perfect. Does this apply to the optional flag as well? Or do I just not need it there? If show template not found error. Oh, I just added to the optional flag as well. Or when it just can't be found. A category. this template does not exist. Right? Is that choose a different category. No, it's just this template does not exist. Boom. That's actually like better. Choose different category slash flag. Current version category slash flag. Or create a template. That will be the next big thing that we're going to tackle as well, but not today. I just want to get this ready for the release. Obviously, where you hit apply settings, it should be very at the bottom. Things applied. Right here, I'm gonna have show template. Not found error. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna reset to false because when the button applied was successful, or like reset error at the start of the check. We'll set it to true if it needs to. Okay, I see. Okay, we're hacking the mainframe again. So we're doing this, and then basically putting everything else here in that same loop. There we go. Wait, what? What did I do? But I was only working with if, else. Oh, it's a double if. No, wait, what? This. How is this not that? Okay, hello? That's stupid. Oh, because I already have an issue. How did that happen? Oh. What the hell? What did I do? What did I do wrong? Oh, it's from here. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay. Alright. Then we reset the flag again. Show template not found, error false. Good. And then we take yeah, and then we just check if the template path exists. So by settings, do this, and after here, we set another one. There we go. And that should be it. Because I created a completely new set of files. Show that. Source. These template scanner files. Yeah, it's basically this logic scans for. I can remove this stuff. Scans for the correct whether templates exist or not, with specific ignores like underscore snapshot. It checks if the underscore lang exists and gives a warning if it doesn't. But it doesn't cancel like the program. You can still go without the language file. Playing Modern MC, let's freaking go! And it also gives a warning if there's a mismatch in the naming. Like if the folder doesn't match with like the JSON file itself. Some basic stuff. But that should not be something you need to worry about if you create the template through the template creator. Ultimately. Okay. This should prevent any crashes now. Because it's gonna give a warning. Please. Oh wait, I forgot to do something. Did I not? I did not. Because it's if the stuff is 0. Oh, but okay, wait. But does that not matter with the optional flag? Yeah. Okay. So now if I were to select a version that doesn't have anything, it's not going to apply the settings, and thus preventing a crash. This template does not exist, just different version category / flag, or create a template. It's beautiful. It's exactly what I needed. Right? And it's going to pre-select what is available and still let you choose. Right? It's going to pre-select. After the selecting test, it's going to pre-select the optional flag because there's no other option. And this makes it so much more user-friendly. And this way, you find what you need for the categories. It's beautiful. This is where we're going to be today. All right, and obviously, I haven't even shown it yet, but the freaking overlay window now runs as a separate process. Process. It's two processes, which previously, I think Windows 11 handles it a little differently, but previously it would show both windows, both the overlay, both the main window, under the same dropdown. Like it's one advancedly.exe and then it shows this and this under one. But now it's two separate windows. And this is the main big change, which finally allows OBS to function properly. So that's insanely hype. That's insanely hype. And it also allows you to set the frame rate of the overlay independently of the tracker, because it's basically two main loops. And I'm actually gonna make this like 90. And I think it only remembers the position of the overlay if you like move this around a little bit. No, there's still an issue with that. That annoys me. Why is that? Why do you not remember the position of this? It's bugging me out a little bit. Yeah, somehow it doesn't properly remember the positioning of it. That bothers me. That bothers me. Yeah, it always resets. Does it remember the size? If I move it over here, I'll make it like shorter. Move it slightly to the corner. Close it. Does it remember now? This it remembers. If I move it into the other screen. Okay, now it remembers. But why do I have to restart for that? Okay, if I like get this back and disable the overlay. Now I re-enable it. Okay, that's remembered. But why not the first time around? Why not the first time around? I quickly want to see if I can fix that. When starting the window for the first time. Yeah, and you can basically see that we have two wireless running loops. So this is literally a separate loop for the overlay that runs when overlay mode is enabled. Which is a specific argument you can put. The tracker does this automatically, but you can also run the overlay just through the command line by starting the main tracker and using this in addition in the command line. It's also explained on the README. And yeah, in overlay mode, we are starting a separate main loop right here, which, yeah, has its own frame rate, overlay FPS. Very epic. Okay, let me confirm my theory again. Okay. Let me get a release ready. If I now enable the overlay, move it, it's always gonna reset. It's annoying. Ready for the first time and move the overlay window around. Does not remember its position. Okay, I want to fix this. Remembering its position. And then we're ready for another pretty good release. Because, yeah, then you just know which categories are available by default. You'll be able to create them through the template creator relatively soon. That'll be hype. Okay. Yeah, I've also adjusted a few things in the README file itself. Obviously, I've recently added hashtag advancedly. Feel free to put that into YouTube content if you ever were to use it in a video. If you use advancedly in a video, feel free to do that. I've also re-added the logo back. Somehow I deleted that. Yeah, we have animations. This is relatively difficult because I initially had this like animation here being too big for GitHub and then caused some issues, but it's fine. Then officially added templates, all advancements, then all advancements in the optimized mode. You can see everything here. The test 1 templates, then the overlay, the settings. I still need to put the notes window, which I can actually should do right now. Let me first add the notes. So basically, I'll just start the tracker. I still have I need a screenshot. Yeah, it like pre-selects what is available. It's Beautiful. And you can arrange it just like you want. You want to have all the advancements like that. And I want to put the advancements to the bottom. Boom. And have the multi-stage goals below the statistics. Okay. That way it's all a bit more compact. And you can see the tracker's running at a lower frame rate because it has to do some more rendering and it's more CPU based here. But the overlay is not affected by the lag at all. Which is exactly how I wanted it. So good. This is so good. Notes window. I'll probably switch back to 16.1 for this. As you can still select the test. Notes. You can make it bigger. Use the settings font. This is beautiful. Displaying the dialogue. README assets, perfect. Scene 1 notes window. Save. Do I even explain the use settings font option? Okay, where do I have the notes mentioned? Template specific notes. Right here. Push there. This. That should go. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna do this, that. Oh, I should not. The entire thing. This, that, and that. Okay, beautiful. And that adds the settings window as well. Toggleable notes window is available in one random corner of the tracker. Any text you type is saved instantly to a text file which is stored right next to the template file you're currently using. This makes the note specific to each category, and furthermore, the text file directly while the tracker is running, the note will still update live with the changes. You can also change the font to be the settings font for better readability. Very nice. It's cool how you can see like the advancements kind of in the background. Oh, this is coming together nicely. Notes. Screenshot to README. Yo, Reggie, welcome in! Alright, we're quickly gonna finish another release right here. And then we'll get to some zero practice and continue the mid game that we have. I think there's a pretty important change for user friendliness. Basically, what I've implemented now is instead of making these like text input boxes where you were able to type, UX change? What is UX? I'm not sure. Basically, it's now also a drop down for which templates are available. So like 1.21 has 3 things. For advancements, we even have the optimized mode. So it's now completely clear what you have. Oh, user experience. Yes, it's big user experience. Because previously you had to enter text manually. Now it selects, it detects which templates are available and puts them here as an option. I think this is a very, very important deal. The final path will look like corresponding language. Okay, it's explained here. I don't need to specify anything. This is good. Yeah, of course, and this is why it was an important change, because people didn't know what to put here in some cases. I need to figure out if there's a way I can put a link in here to link to my README file so people can see what is available. I'm gonna see about that. Okay, one thing I've noticed being an issue, if I like completely freshly start the tracker, the position of the overlay doesn't get remembered. I'm not sure if I can fully fix this now, but I'll try. I'll make this a new commit though. The changes might be more critical. Okay, we'll do this. Then even go version 51. We'll go a lot of subversions on this one, because I'm not going to 1.0 until I have the template creator, which basically marks like feature completeness. There'll be a few things we'll add before that. Like I've already mentioned, I want to work on a search feature that you can search through the goals on the tracker, and it will filter them out in real time. This will be a big deal for like Blazing Caves and bigger stuff. Okay. So let's go. Fixed overlay windows position. People tend to not understand what the tracker, like what the main idea behind the tracker is. And the point is, you can track anything, but you have to make the template for it. On the right here, you can see the template for 1.6.4. The tracker already supports Blazing Caves. Like, it technically does. But nobody has made the template for it yet. Like, you need to tell the tracker which advancements to look for when playing Blazing Caves. Like, you know, so somebody has to go through the effort of making the template, going through all the advancements, maybe even adding statistics, maybe even adding, you know. Yeah, Tiff has been testing it out. It's been a few other people as well. The point is, it already supports it, but somebody has to create the template for it, right? This is a simple template that does all the 1.6.4 achievements. Has no stats, has no other stuff, just the achievements. MS has been using this. MS has been using this template for 1.0 already. M is going for all advancements, all versions. Oh god, I gotta start that soon. Otherwise, he might get quite far. But I had the same idea, but I'm way too slow. So like it already supports it, but like the template isn't there yet, and yeah, that's the main issue. So I want to see if there's a way. We'll do that later. To link to the README section of supported templates. Section of supported. But it can't be in the hover text. We'll see. That's not the point right now. Okay, we'll get into the run soon. It's gonna be a hype moment. So. Wait, like, Richard, how much do you know about coding and stuff? Like, don't know. I'm using my 3 brain cells from Modern Minecraft. and they aren't enough. Oh god, oh god. Like, try to, like, put all energy into maybe managing to create a fourth brain cell. Maybe that helps a little bit. It sounds a little rude, but you got this. I'm gonna go right here and create a new enum. Save context. All. Save. Haven't made a product this big. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So I want to basically make sure that tracker and overlay geometry, so the position of it, and I guess the size, because it's the same thing, just gets saved properly. But it's been an issue mainly for the overlay window, so we'll see about that. Settings, save context. We're doing this specifically because these trigger a different, like, kind of setting reload than all the other stuff. Because moving geometry and, like, resizing the window, because the tracker window, for example, you can fully resize, and moving windows around or resizing the window is not something that should cause the settings to fail, like to show a warning of, hey, you've chosen wrong settings. That's not really something that should happen. Therefore, that's why these are separate. Anything in here can give you an error message when trying to apply the settings, and then not apply them, and just stick with what just was set previously. Don't have more brain cells. You can try. It was a 3 IQ problem. Dang, I'm glad you solved it. Yeah, so this is saving everything from settings, apply button, and then these specifically save only tracker windows position / size, and same thing here. Overlay windows position / size, right? Oh wait, I'm like tweaking. This is, where am I adding this? We're going here. This is where I need to be. It has to do with the settings and not with the template creator. Okay, I hope you're fine there. And then we're going down to settings, save. I'm just gonna replace this. And we're gonna do the name of the enum, and it's gonna be context. Doesn't need to be a pointer. Settings, it reads the existing file, updates the value according to the context, and writes it back. One of the app settings struct, the pointer of the template struct. The context determining which part of the setting is to save. Okay, chill. Because this triggers different kind of reloads. This is a good change. Okay, guys, we'll get there. I just want to make sure everything is fully stable. This has been bugging me out. Not gonna lie. Let's go down here. Oh, I actually should fix this as well. Yeah. Okay, after that we'll have the release. Okay. So will you save window location on probe and close the last window move when it saves it at any time. Whenever you move Yeah, like that's what it should, and that's what it used to. But now that I've separated the overlay window as like a separate process, which comes with a lot of performance benefits and also fixes the issue with OBS sometimes not capturing it properly. Since the overlay is now a separate window process, like you can separately trigger it through the -- overlay. The program does this internally, but the overlay is now a separate process. And since that is the case, moving the overlay around doesn't communicate properly where it is, unless you like restart and stuff. But basically, it should, whenever you move the tracker or the overlay window / resize any of them, it's gonna immediately save the position. And it's all gonna be saved in the settings.json file. So like if you, go resources, it's just the resource folder in config settings. It's gonna, currently it has like the -1s for default position. This is very important that on the this is the main code that I don't touch when testing. Obviously I'm within like debug or release when I mess around. So this is like full default stuff, which is why the -1s for default. But yes, it will save the positions of the tracker in the overlay window, tracker background color, overlay background color, the text of the tracker, and the text of the overlay. It's all saving that. Here, you actually still have the alpha values, but they don't really do anything. I've removed them from the settings, which also makes it easier to copy for OBS, because OBS doesn't have like transparency on the color key. Okay. No. We're gonna go back to settings, utils, where we just were. Makes sense, because we just edit the header. Where the hell is settings utils? Please give it to me here. Let me go down to settings, save, right here. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, now we're basically separating the context based on the ename that we just had. So this is what saves to the... I don't know if this is actually going to fix it, though. But yeah, general settings, paths, and progress are only saved with all context. And now we're basically distinguishing... Oh, I still need to adjust at the context here. It's very important. Yeah, otherwise that's not going to work. I'm going to say if the context is save context all, then we'll have everything down to here, because visual changes are saved based on context. Is this gonna fix it though? I'll try though. So obviously if the context is save context all, or it's save context tracker geometry, then we should do this, and this is then gonna have the tracker window in there. Yep, that's good. Same thing with context all and overlay geometry. Thank you. And it's only going to save the overlay window section, which is this section. Okay. Non-geometry settings into it. Yep. And then we'll have if context equals save context all. We're just going to wrap the remaining things in there. That should make everything either all or context specific to the geometry. Good. The tracker has tracker, overlay is overlay. Yep. And then go into the event handler. So this is where this update is triggered. See if this works. Settings changed. Right here. Yeah, it's complaining anyways. That's how you do that. Let's see. Context, tracker, geometry. So the global event handler only focuses on the stuff that you can do within the tracker window, like certain mouse events. Hotkey triggered should also be save context all, text, tracker, geometry. Wait, no. Yeah, save context all. Yeah. Otherwise we're running into issues. And then we're going to the events specifically to the overlay. Right here. Let's save context. Overlay geometry. Yeah, we're probably gonna get some errors now. Errors, yep. Because of settings load. This is, where are we? Main. This should be save context all. Yeah, it's just save context all everywhere. Save context. Oh, save context all. Okay, where else? A few places. Save text all. Let's just copy this. Boom. Everywhere where the settings save function is being called. We add this now. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we still have more. Boom. More. Oh, no, we're done. Okay. Now I want to see enable overlay. We move this. And if this resets, it still didn't fix it. Oh, it did. Oh, let's go. Okay, cool. So now, yeah. Oh, it makes sense. Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect. No, that's perfect. Okay, cool. That means we should be ready for the race. I just want to see. This would be like the icing on the cake. That I'd like to have. Like, I'm going all out on this project. If this is not clear, I would just like to link to this README section, where I'll be updating which categories are officially available. Just so you know which versions you can pick, because currently a lot of versions have nothing. If you select them, it's going to give you the warning and not apply the settings. Oh, perfect. From the settings window. Yes, we're gonna use it. Last final polishing, and we'll have another very, very user-friendly release. That I think was a very important change. And this is so useful that you guys have been using the tracker so much, because it really, really helps me figuring out what I need to do to make it the most smooth user experience. So Ethan, basically what's new, I've replaced all of these fields with drop-down menus. You can still select any version. I am keeping this on purpose because I want people to see how many versions the tracker supports. But it's only going to show the available stuff. So if you go 1.21.8, it's going to show all advancements, all trims, Miko percent. And for all advancements here, we even have the optimized mode. If you hit enter, the tracker is going to adjust. So this basically means no longer unclear what is available. You just have it right there. This is like a really important step, because we're making a template builder. Ultimately, there will be like a create template button here, and then you'll be able to configure from zero what you want to display here. And that's gonna be like the heart and soul of this tracker, that you can, yeah, configure all this stuff. Yeah. Because at the very beginning, people were typing like all advancements without the underscore. There's some formatting stuff going on, but yeah, this is really important. And obviously, some of the versions don't have anything. If you try to apply the settings, yeah, it gives you a warning, and you're just not able to. Whenever there's a warning, it also says that here, it will fail to apply if any warnings are shown. So the settings have not applied and just have reset to where we just were. I'll just killing you. Oh no, I'm sorry about that. Okay, sick. It should be. And the last thing I want to do is link to the template section, because I've made a small table here. This should be the section. Okay. I want to add a link to it, so that is possible apparently. Settings. Let's just go. Template settings. Yep. Okay, let's just search for template settings right here. It's hovered. From here, we're gonna go add a new color. New text. Okay, this is hype. This is actually hype. So, and this should be this, I think, because it's a header. I think I can just link to it like that. We'll figure that out. That's where we were. Oh. I hope this just works. Yes! It links directly to the section. Beautiful. Then you see what is available. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. So what are we doing? Open the template documentation on GitHub in your browser. Oh yeah, okay, so we're creating a learn more text below it. Opens the table of officially added templates in your browser. Okay, sick. Liam, thanks for good luck. We're getting to runs in a second. Okay, we don't need to do dot dot. It's gonna link to that. Beautiful. And that should be it. And we're ready for the release. Let's freaking go. Alright, and this got me a little more awake, which is like nice. Yeah. Now we have a learn more on the same line. Because we're using the same line. Cool. You can click this. And it immediately links to the official table that I've created here. It puts... Why does it put this into the table as well? Wait, what? No, here it's below. Why is it? Okay, it doesn't matter, honestly. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Oh my god. No, this is hype. Okay. Let's make positions and added link to available templates. Okay. That is probably the second most important tracker update so far. Like, no joke. Because now there's no guessing game anymore in terms of what you need to do. Dogmaster, if you fall asleep, I wish you an amazing night already. Thank you for still staying in the stream. Huge. Huge. I should name this to officially available templates. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna make this easy. And amend to officially available templates. Okay. There we go. Very, very sickarooski. Holy cow. And we're going on version... Wait, no, I need to keep this as version 51. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That's like the very first step towards the template creator, which when that is implemented, we are feature complete. But before that, I'm going to add search functionality to everything that is displayed on the tracker window. Good luck with the classes. You got this, you got this, you got this. Yeah, good night already. Okay, we have not built it yet. Have we built finished? Wait, what? Oh, because I'm building in debug. No, build in freaking release. Aren't that bad? That's good. That's good. Keep the motivation. Okay, we're not gonna like practice offset setups today. Because that's gonna take too long. I just want to do a couple zeros. We hopefully aren't gonna need them anyways, because we have a mid game going on currently. It's a very scuffed one. because you guys know the crashes that I had on Saturday. Saturday was probably, yeah, the worst stream of the year. And, like, certainly my most unlucky stream ever. I broke my char. Like, I broke one of these chars, which is, like, so annoying. And yeah. Probably the run is unverifiable, because I had to, like, force close the game mid-run, because I had no other option. Yeah, Saturday was crazy. Like, I could not play Minecraft at some point. It's hard to explain. Watch the streams, they're all in the archive. Watch them if you need explanation. Oh my god. Saturday's stream was insane. But I've reverted the Windows update. I've updated my graphic drivers, and since then I've not had issues. So I'm pretty confident that was the fix for it. That is crazy though. That the latest Windows update actually had, like, I'm pretty sure Windows actually had the issues, because there was apparently some documentation on that. Well, AI said so, but it seemed pretty reasonable because it was the last update that I installed. Whatever. It seems a lot better. So let's not jinx it though. Yeah, that was a weird Windows issue. I don't know. Okay, I'm yapping too much. We need to get the release ready real quick. So for that, go to this beautiful link that is also pinned, and I'm gonna have a couple things open. I need my latest commits. I'm gonna go releases. I'm gonna have a new release, and then I'll have this for me to reference, because I want to, like, name all the releases the same way. Okay, this is 51. How do I name this update? The Dropdown update. Wow. Oh, very fancy. Create a new tag. Yep. Just put this notice here as usual. And then, yeah, same thing. Version. Well, usually if I should remove the dot from there. A 44. Blah blah blah. And we're gonna make this 45, 46, 47. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. It's probably not the best idea to sort this by updates. I should rather make this more, like, categorical. But it's easier for me. Do it like this. And then we'll quickly go through the features. The features, yeah. Okay, now give me the commits. So we're going from here. Oh wait, I should have a 44 as well. 44. No, I always hit accidentally. Like, I'm so autopiloting on Control S. Dun, 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 dun. The awesome update? That's probably the full release. Now this is the drop-down update, because we have drop-down menus now for important reasons. Oh yeah, I think this is a great visual change. I yeah, moved the first row of the overlay window up by 4 pixels to make it more centered between the progress text and second row, because this was really bugging me. Because basically, I need the overlay. Oh, now I need to build it again. I'm stupid. Yeah, it just makes it more centered, because it was, like, too close to the second row. Adventure update. The reference. Okay, now I need to get the zip file ready. I think this is a good change. Okay, build it again. And we will actually get the zip file uploaded already, so it doesn't take extra time, and it can just upload in the meantime as well. Okay, build finished. Open in. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna delete this, that, and this. Boom. Add to archive, and this is gonna be Advancedly v0.9.51. Okay. And this is now what we're gonna... Okay. You can close. This is now what we're gonna add here. Yeah, they make... Because, like, one thing I didn't think about initially, which is kind of stupid, but obviously, you chroma key or color key the overlay out. So initially, I wanted the spacing between the progress text and the first row to be the same spacing as the edge of the window and, like, the edge of the third row text. But since it's chroma keyed out, nobody knows how big the gap between, like, the actual overlay window and, like, the very bottom of the text is. So it makes more sense to just be centered between the visual elements that are actually there. I don't know. It's a stupid thought, because obviously it's all transparent, so as a stream viewer, you don't know what the other gap is. So I've corrected that. It looks a lot better now. Currently, all these adjustments are still hard-coded because the window width is the window height is hard-coded. I think that's fine. Okay. Then added logo back to readme.md. Added mt as beta tester. These things are not really relevant, but I still list them here because they're individual commits. Added 1.21.1 all trims template. This is really cool. MT made this already by or Trident. I'll also shorten it to MT. Then this is like the first fully community made template. It's cool. It's a very simple one, but I've not changed anything. I've shortened the display names. That's what I did. Yeah, but we have an all trims template. Because MT has been speedrunning it. And this is exactly what the tracker is for. Making custom categories. Should you make a template? Depends on what you want to do. A best template ever. No, like, there has to be a point. You can't just randomly make a template and just, like... I'm not gonna add some random stuff. It should be something proper that you plan on speedrunning or, like, plan on using. I'm not just gonna add random stuff. I want this to still stay somewhat of a serious project, like, not just start running templates that can be used to learn what the tracker is capable of. So again, the test 1 templates, they're easier to find now since the dropdowns autocomplete. The test 1 templates are there to use for you to understand what the tracker is capable of. And if you want to get into creating your own templates, look into the test 1 templates. They are there to guide you what the tracker can do, what you can add in each section. Obviously, you need to go to the CraftMine version if you want to do anything with unlocks, blah blah. Sorry, chill. Because like all of the test 1 templates always include all the features that the tracker can do. And there's so much that like all advancements and like the main categories are not touching on, because none of them have custom counters, none of them have like actual custom goals, and Okay, no, they have statistic and multi-stage goals. And obviously none of them have to have the unlocks. But that is very specific. Whatever. Yeah. But that is the best. So it's difficult for me to like give you a guide on how to create the templates right now. Just look into the test 1 templates and you'll learn. You'll learn to understand the very simple syntax behind them. Just experiment, figure it out. The tracker updates in real time to your changes, and learn. You'll get warnings if the templates are screwed, or the template just won't be able to be selected, or whatever. Like, it might be slightly frustrating at the beginning, but it's very easy to understand. Like, MT did it in a couple minutes. And, like, he's smart. I'm trying to say that he did it in a couple of minutes. Didn't really need much time to figure it out. He only, like, had an additional comma at the end. It was, like, the main issue he had. Edit a new line to the hover text of the progress window. Dated. Oh yeah, this is a big deal. Updated readme with hashtag Advancedly. Further updated readme to include more specific settings for the color key filter within OBS. Yeah, that hashtag, we gotta get it trending. Yeah, it's maybe a little too much to ask for. And no, I don't like Twitter anymore. /x/ whatever you want to call it. I don't really think there's any other place where you can really get a hashtag trending. Selections with, and this is like the big thing, with Dropdowns. Actually, I should just make the entire freaking thing bold. Well, that only show available templates. This is like the big thing. Okay, cool. Edit error message when template couldn't be found. Edit notes screenshot to readme. This should be like its own thing. And then fixed overlay window positions and added link to officially available templates. Gonna remove this. Make this a new one. Screenshot. Anything else it's complaining about? No, we should be good. Let's freaking go, dude. Okay, we're done. We're done with this. Let's go. So, new banger release available. Go download. And I'm gonna use it as well. Because obviously the tracker that I'm using, like, for the stream now, will be saved completely separately. So maybe I can like add this as a clip at some point. Let me show this. So I've made an Advancedly folder, and within that I have all the stuff, right? I have all the things. So I'm just gonna quickly create a new folder, just get this all in there. And right here, I'm just gonna extract here. And all I'm going to do from the old version is going to resources config settings.json, copying the settings.json, and going back to the current version, we can delete that, and replacing it. This is all you need to do to keep your current settings. If you have custom templates, you'd have to copy them over into here as well, but that's it. And then I'm just going to delete the old version, and this means I have my tracker set up exactly the way I just had it in the same settings, with 121.8 all advancements being selected, not the optimized mode, with the new features. Everything is here, but the settings are the correct thing. The window, we'll make that 1440p again. Boom. The window position now properly is remembered. Like, life is beautiful, you know? Life is beautiful. Alright. And now, I don't know if it immediately captures. Oh, it does! Oh my god, we have it right there. I didn't even notice it immediately updated. Let's go! Finally! Finally! I fixed it! I mean, I tested it, obviously. Otherwise I wouldn't have continued working on it. Yeah. But I still highly recommend to just always use OBS Game Capture. Just select the window there. Then you don't run into API issues. So, just use Window Game Capture, OBS Game Capture, and select it there. I've provided my current, like, color key values that I'm using here. It's not perfect. You can see some blue is, like, leaking through on the text. That's difficult to avoid. I think it's fine for now. I'll still have to mess around with it, but this is, like, good enough. And we have the drop shadow. Currently offset by, I think, 5 pixels on both Y and Z. Very cool, very cool. Let's go. You can see the Advancedly is, like, 2 processes now. They're separate. This used to be, like, in the same indented section here. That's now fixed. Oh my god. Yeah, like, blue is default. I made most of the overlay related settings the exact same as I use them on the AA tool. How I used to use them. Let me do one more thing. This is fixed. This is still not fixed. We need to work on that. I didn't want to do that right now. Add run complete text to title as well. Do I want to do that? No, actually, I changed my mind. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch my license on GitHub to not, like, allow copying the project, because I kind of don't want anyone to steal my work and, like, only vaguely credit it. I'm, like, scared people wouldn't credit it properly, so I might change that. Which I think is fine, because if people want to have a feature, I will implement it. So why would you want to make your own version? Okay, guys, I'll quickly go to the bathroom, and then we'll get into it. I will first go for very brief zero cycle, just to, like, mechanically warm up. And hopefully today we have, like, 4 hours. I'll stream for, like, 4 more hours. And then we have, like, 4 hours to just crank out the mid-game here. And obviously, let's freaking go. I don't have my mouse disappearing when I'm in full screen, because, again, that's fixed now. It's still, like, if you were to use window capture, that wouldn't be fixed, but with game capture, that is now. Dogmaster, I wish you an amazing night. Good night, good night, good night. And I wish you all a good wait. I'm sorry, I'm quickly gonna go to the bathroom. I tried to make some sort of transition. I'll be right back.